Life moves in rhythms, shifting through different kinds of seasons. Just as nature transitions from the warmth of summer to the chill of winter, our lives too move from one phase to another, each with its own energy, lessons, and moments of growth. There are seasons when everything seems to align perfectly, and joy finds you easily. It's in these seasons that you feel as if you are walking on a clear path, with opportunities coming your way, achievements following your efforts, and peace gracing your days. Then there are those darker seasons when you struggle to find a way forward. During these times, every step feels heavier, and challenges seem to mount one after another, as if life itself is testing your spirit. In between, you experience seasons of stillness, when life neither moves forward nor backward, leaving you in a kind of limbo where it's difficult to discern progress or setbacks. And sometimes, the most complex seasons appear, where life gives you both blessings and hardships at the same time. You might find joy in one aspect of your life while another feels burdensome, creating a confusing blend of emotions. Yet, regardless of how these seasons manifest, they all pass, alternating as life unfolds. However, it's often the tough seasons, the ones filled with setbacks, disappointments, and uncertainty, that can feel never-ending. They might feel like being trapped in a relentless winter in Alaska without a source of warmth, leaving you feeling isolated and desperate for any sign of relief. These difficult phases can be overwhelming, pushing you to question your path, your choices, and even your worth. The darkness can seem unbearable, but it's important to remember that even the harshest winters have an end. It is precisely in these moments, when despair feels close at hand, that the universe tends to send subtle signs, small hints that a shift is coming, and a season of renewal is not far away. One of the simplest signs the universe sends is a random motivational quote that seems to appear at just the right moment. It could be a quote you stumble upon online, a line from a book you're reading, or even a piece of advice from a stranger. It might be something you once read and forgot, only for it to reappear when you need it most. Another profound sign that the universe sends is what I call the day of tears. It's a day when something unexpectedly stirs your emotions, a moving scene in a movie, an unexpected act of kindness between strangers, or even a passage in a novel that resonates deeply. Suddenly tears begin to flow, not just because of the scene itself, but because it touches something buried within you. These tears are a release, a mixture of the grief for the dreams you almost abandoned, the gratitude for those who never stopped believing in you, and the realization of how hard you've been on yourself. As the tears fall, there is a quiet yet powerful sense of renewal. It's as if the universe is allowing you to mourn what's past, while urging you to let go of self-pity and fear. When the tears dry, you feel a shift within, a newfound resolve to face what comes next with courage, knowing that you are stronger than you realized. At times, when you are unsure of your path and feel uncertain about your choices, the universe sends what feels like a strange confirmation. It could be a message that seems too coincidental to ignore, a slogan on a billboard that aligns perfectly with your thoughts, a song on the radio that echoes your feelings, or even a stranger's words that resonate deeply with your situation. It's as if the universe is nudging you forward, encouraging you to take that leap of faith, whether it's pursuing a new opportunity or making a difficult decision. These moments may seem small or even odd, but they carry a certain clarity, as if the universe is whispering, "Keep going, you're on the right path." These signs come when your confidence is at its lowest, providing the encouragement you need to push forward, even if just a little bit. Then, there are moments when the universe forces you to stop, even if you don't want to. You might have been pushing yourself relentlessly, convinced that there is no time to rest, that you have to keep fighting no matter what. Yet, life has its own wisdom, and sometimes the best way to fight is to rest. Circumstances beyond your control might make it impossible to keep moving forward, compelling you to pause. This pause is not a setback, but an opportunity to regroup, recover, and gather your strength for the next phase. It's the universe's way of reminding you that life unfolds on its own terms, not always according to your plans. During these forced breaks, embrace the stillness, for it is preparing you for a new beginning. The rest is not a defeat. It's a necessary part of your journey, allowing you to return to the field of life stronger than before. In some of the most challenging times, a new person might enter your life, bringing a fresh wave of positivity. This person becomes a source of encouragement, someone who listens to your struggles, but also shifts the focus toward hope and joy. They might say things like, "Let's focus on the joys. We've spoken enough of the sorrows," reminding you to look at the brighter side, even amidst the darkness. Despite facing their own struggles, they radiate a kind of resilience that inspires you to do the same. Their unwavering spirit can lift you up when you need it most, and reminding you that even in the midst of hardship, it's possible to find joy. And finally, there are the reality checks that the universe sends, often through unexpected events that make you pause and reflect. These moments can be stark reminders of how precious life is, helping you shift your perspective and focus on what truly matters. For example, I once told a friend that some days are hard to believe in better times. My friend then shared a story about a young woman who tragically lost her life unexpectedly. It was a reminder that, as long as we are alive, we have hope. It is these sobering moments that often help us appreciate the gift of life, urging us to make the most of our days and honor those who are no longer with us by living fully. In the end, life's seasons are not just phases we pass through. They are teachers, guides, and sources of growth. Even the toughest seasons hold the promise of brighter days ahead. When you find yourself in the darkest winter, remember that spring is already on its way. Let these signs be reminders that the universe has a plan, and as long as you hold on to hope, new beginnings are never far away. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you're still with me, please leave a comment on what you learned or what you would like to add. I would appreciate it. As always, wishing you a beautiful day.